Hey everyone, welcome to the Redmen TV. Yes, it's the post-game show after Liverpool won, Manchester City won. If you want to get your thoughts in throughout the show, this is what we're here for. We're here to let you guys have your say. If you're one of our Redmen Plus subscribers, you can use, one of our Legend subscribers, you can use the Discord chat. You can get involved in the YouTube channel as well if you're one of our members. Head on over to Twitter or X or whatever we're calling it these days to have your say as well. And we might as well get straight into it. Adam says that was absolutely breathtaking. If anyone who's just watched that and not enjoyed it, then this isn't a sport for you. I thought it was an exhilarating game. That both teams will be thinking we could have won that. Both teams could be thinking we could have lost that. Both teams will be thinking, maybe there should have been a penalty at the end. I think I'd certainly am thinking that as well. Yeah, nobody was perfect, nobody was faultless, but nobody was. It was a fascinating game of footy. You're right to say that, Adam. Unfortunately, like I say, I think in the end, a draw. I think everyone will take the draw. I think most teams will be happy with the draw. Liverpool, considering the players that were missing. City at Anfield, they never win at Anfield with fans. And like Adam says, have you ever seen City on the ropes like that? What a performance. That's the difference. I think that's why they might think it's a better result for them. It's a great result for Arsenal, of course. But yeah, two teams really high-end, really at it. Couple of errors, couple of sloppy bits of play in there, but for the most part, the quality was really good. Diane, a decent performance, but absolutely fuming about the decision at the end. 100% a penalty, but not given. Title race still wide open. Let's give it everything we've got. Red. Yeah, I've got a picture of the penalty. Actually, I'll see if I can bring it up now. From Dan's tweet that he put out at full time. Let's see if that. Yeah, there it is. It's just a pen. I don't care if he gets even a tiny bit of the ball, which he might. He kicks me in the chest. It's a pen. And listen, I understand Michael Oliver in real time maybe missing that. There was a lot going on. Look, his back's to it, all that kind of stuff. I think VAR have to see that and have to intervene. They already admitted they got it wrong. The Odegaard handball. You've had Diaz at Tottenham. Now you've had this one. Things sometimes go your way and things sometimes don't. I understand that. Liverpool got maybe, the refereeing decision at Forest went their way a little bit in terms of the drop ball, of course. Yeah, but this one feels grim. When VAR get involved, it's different, you know what I mean? And yeah, I personally think Liverpool should have had a very late penalty, and they probably would have scored it because of how good Alexis Mac Allister is. So it's difficult to take. But you are right about the performance line for the most part. A very under-strength Liverpool against a pretty much full-strength Manchester City. They'll argue maybe having Grealish would make them better. I don't know about that, whether Doku can start. But other than that, they were at full strength at least to start the game. Obviously, Ederson goes off. Liverpool without Alisson, Trent, Kanate, Matip, Thiago, Jota, the list goes on. I think it was a good performance. Liverpool dominated, they should have won. That's the disappointment thing. James says, apparently they won the ball first, is what VAR said. I was never one to say about corruption, but here we go. I think he might have touched the ball, but he then kicks him in the chest. It's just a pen. It just is. VAR should have given it. Unfortunately, didn't. It wasn't great, to be told, if truth be told. Paul on Facebook says, I feel robbed, bro. And yeah, it is a tough one to take. Liverpool had some big decisions go against them in the biggest games as well. So it is tough to take. It really is. Anthony says, absolutely brilliant from Liverpool. Not a full strength team, but we absolutely dominated. We wasted a couple of sitters, but I'm proud of the performance. Yeah, I agree. Especially second half. I thought the first half ebbed and flowed a little bit. They started really well. We come back into it. They then get the goal and they're playing well. Then we come back into it. But from the second half, I'd say from pretty much the kick-off of the second half right through till probably Doku's chance, it was all Liverpool. And therefore, yeah, big credit for everyone involved. It really was. Huge case. Like I say, Liverpool are definitely in this title race. One of Arsenal or Man City lose, drop points the next time there's a league game for either of them. We'll see how it is. That game's at the Etihad. If Arsenal go to the Etihad and win, that'll be some result and some performance. Very few teams win at the Etihad. So there's a very good chance Arsenal, drop the points in that game, whether it's a draw or City win, whatever. If Liverpool can do their job beforehand against Brighton and get to top and just see what happens, that's what they need to do. We're in really good shape. There's 10 games to go. Hopefully try and get a few more players back. There's a chance maybe Alexander-Arnold, Curtis Jones could be back just after the break. We'll see where they're at with a couple of others as well. Hopefully Konate, Alisson even as well. So there's things that come back and make Liverpool even stronger. But this group of lads are fantastic. We can't fault the efforts. We can't fault the determination. They were great. Algebroy says if we lose on goal difference, the PGMOL must go out of business. If we lose on goal difference, mate, I swear to God, I don't know. I would not cope well. I would not cope well at all. What a game, says Rui. Elliott worked his socks off. Well done. He did. I thought, both at right wing and right midfield, I thought Elliott was good. I thought Liverpool, for the most part, there was a lot of good performers. I'll be doing the player ranking show a bit later on, and I think there'll be a lot of guys higher up. For the most part, nobody was rubbish. Liverpool missed chances, and people will be on Diaz's back and he should have scored, but his performance for the most part was pretty good. So you are right, it'll be very disappointing if it doesn't go our way, but you're right, Liverpool, Elliott, all of Liverpool worked the socks off, really. All of Liverpool, every single one of them worked the socks off. Reece says, either way, proud of the performance, and we were robbed, you'll never walk alone. Yeah. I'm very proud of them as well. And I agree. I think it was a penalty. Liverpool were robbed. James Lim says, I thought taking Núñez off was wrong. I think what happened there was that Núñez's best attribute is running behind, and there was nowhere to go. City were very deep. I think that's why he brought Gakpo on. And listen, Liverpool could have won at the end. They still had chances. So maybe I don't know. Who knows? But I don't think Diaz was at his. Sorry, I don't think Núñez was at his most effective. So maybe. I didn't disagree too much with it, and he could have done with staying on side a couple of times as well. Although he was winning flick on, says James. Yeah, he was. Yeah, you're right. Liverpool had a couple of them. Endo won a flick on as well. I see the logic. I can see both ways. If it works, if Gakpo's, it's one of them. I understood the logic of it, but you are right, isn't it? Liverpool didn't get the winner, so maybe it was a bad one. If they lost, they could have been. It's all relative, I think. Let's have a look. Who else we've got in the chat? Coom Ravel. Apologies, I've got your name wrong there. It's been a positive performance. We all know we fully deserve the 3 points. VR has been playing dirty tricks with Liverpool, but we believe in this team. You'll never walk alone. Yeah, and as Soap McLavish, nice name. I'm sick to my stomach. 6 points now from PGMOL, Arsenal, Tottenham, and now City. No wonder Klopp is tired yet. He's on the screen behind me. I think he's been asked about it. I think he is fed up with some of the officiating. And so am I. Like I say, you can't always put it all on the refs. And if Liverpool, in certain situations did better, they might have won the game anyway without needing the referee. Again, the flip side is they could easily have lost that game. Manchester City hit the woodwork with Doku. The Foden one, when it cannons back off, when it cannons back off him from Kelleher, I don't know if it hits his hand or not, but I don't know, that could easily go in. So swings and roundabouts, but you are right. That decision right at the end is a real sickener. It's one that it is tough to swallow. It really is tough to take. Excuse me, clear my throat. Let's go over to social media and see what some of our Twitter fans are saying. Lawrence, brilliant game. VAR ducked it at the end. It's a real shame. This season has been a real bias against us. I mean, we're Liverpool, refs love us, etc, etc, etc. Hilux says, taking our chances has been our downfall against the big six. Good performance, but we won't have ourselves to blame. The draw keeps us ahead of City, which is important, but hopefully we can find the composure at some point. Yeah, Liverpool have had chances to win some of the big games. Again, they've also had chances to lose some of them. It's been one of them. But you are right. There was chances where Liverpool should have been ahead at some point in that game. Paul says the same. It's a pen, but we should have been 2 or 3 goals in front. What a game, however. Yeah, Liverpool could really have done themselves, like the Diaz one's the killer one, isn't it? That's the one I'm thinking back to, but there were other chances as well. But like I say, mate, you're right, Liverpool could have been 2 goals in front, but again, I think Doku does well. On another day, he scores. There's a couple of chances either way. At 1-0, when Kyle Walker bombs down the right and crosses in, I think maybe City could have scored from there as well, so they'll be thinking the same thing. They could easily have won it. One of them is what it is. Evo says Diaz has to score one of them chances, but he was outstanding. A bit of both. I don't think he can be outstanding when you miss a couple of clear chances, but you can't fault his effort and his work rate and all that kind of stuff. There's a couple of times when he really did shine. Just a little bit of lack of composure. Didn't quite go his way. Motor Ali says we were robbed and Ederson should have been sent off. I think they said he's made a clear attempt at the ball, because I think he did, but he was so late. So I'm not sure. I think the rules with double jeopardy and all that, once you get the pen, unless they think you were making an attempt at the ball, you're not going to get sent off of that, and they deemed he was swinging a leg at it. I can accept it, to be honest with you, if I'm honest. I didn't think it was, if I'm honest. Norwegian King, I can remember at least 10 tackles I celebrated more than the goal. A proper fighting performance from the lads today. You can't fault Liverpool's commitment. You can't fault the effort, the work rate, all of that kind of stuff. Some really strong performers in red shirts, you're right, and they should be proud of themselves, all of them. Yeah, I think you're spot on, mate. It was real commitment from Liverpool, that is absolutely certain. Let's have a little look who else we've got in. Steve says Diaz needed to put one of those chances away. Absolutely did. Louise, we played well enough to beat them. I would agree. We did. If Liverpool play like that for the next 10 games in the Premier League, I think they'll win the title. If it's my truth, I think we'll win more. If we play that to that level and we start getting players back, I think we should have enough. As it stands, of course, it's in Arsenal's hands. If they win 10 games, they'll win the league. Unless there's a massive goal difference swing somewhere, Liverpool might have to batter somebody. I don't see Arsenal, if I'm honest, winning at the Etihad. I might be wrong. They might go and prove everyone wrong and win there, but very few teams do that. So we'll see how it goes. I'm so proud to be a Red, says Mark. Relentless. We're still in this. We're absolutely still in this. And absolutely relentless. You're not wrong. 100%. No question about that. What's the point of VAR if it's not for decisions like this that will feature on the Cobra Kai new season, says Brent. I can't have made my feelings clear, mate. It's a pen. All day a pen. Amazing. Norwegian Viking again. Diaz was ridiculous second half. Best performance of the season, even with the missed chance. Yeah, I wish he'd have just a bit more composure, Louis. A bit more composure. He gets it all. Get the shot on target. That'll do, mate, if you could. But anyway, it is what it is. Who else have we got in the YouTube chat? Algebra says it did hit his hand and it would have been disallowed, going back to the Foden chance. Yeah, it was hard to tell on the replay I saw, but yeah, it looked like it probably did. I think you're right. Anthony says, if that's at the other end, it's a penalty for City. I can guarantee it. And Matthew, absolutely stonewall pen at the end. Not surprised one VAR didn't have the balls to intervene. Never mind the ref on field. Disappointed not to get all 3 points, but a long way to go. Up the mighty Reds. Craig, incredible. I'm exhausted and we should have won. Diaz, crying emoji header. I hope we don't come to rue that near the end of the season. In terms of our Discord users, we have got, I think it's FFJP, is it? It says, excuse me. I genuinely thought this was a game we needed to win if we wanted to win the league, but our performance was a league-winning performance in all ways except the finishing. Gut on but flexible. We've got an amazing team and a great chance to win it all. I don't think we needed to win it to win the league, if I'm honest. Because Liverpool can still win the league from here. Listen, they could win. If they win every game, there's a chance they win the league. Who knows? I mean, it's that really. Are Arsenal going to win every game? I don't know. There's going to be twists and turns in this one. Manchester City are capable of winning every game, of course, but they've got some tough fixtures as well, so who knows? But yeah, we have got a great chance. You're absolutely right. Did Haaland even play? Says Limmy97. He had half a chance where Virgil van Dijk kind of showed him onto his left foot and he kind of was off balance. But yeah, Liverpool did really, really well to pocket Haaland. They did well to pocket the build-up to get to Haaland. They stopped like De Bruyne feeding it into him, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, Liverpool did a really good job on Haaland, that is for sure. Diane said, I have a feeling there'll be a few more surprises and twists and turns before the season. You bet your bottom dollar on it. Absolutely bet your bottom dollar. That's exactly what there will be. There absolutely will be. There just always is. There always is. The narrative is there for us to win the league by a point to City, because this team has what it takes, says KJSJ7. Yeah, fingers crossed. 100%. It's there for us, and fingers crossed we can get it done. And yeah, if it's over 1 point from City, it'd be about time, wouldn't it, that we can get that one. Carol says Van Dijk was the best. The one moment with Haaland was no problem. Van Dijk was imperious again. I thought he was absolutely fantastic. Yeah, he didn't really stop Haaland there. He just made it as difficult as he could. Forced him left and said, listen, I'm going to make you shoot on your left foot off balance. If you can beat the goalie from there, fair enough. And Haaland couldn't do it. But yeah, he was absolutely fantastic. Was the captain. He was in good form again. He's been in good form for a while, to be honest with you. You're absolutely right. We've got Kitty, who says, should have been a penalty, but we had our chances, yeah. I just hope they don't come back and rue it. But the officiating one is hard to... it is hard to take. It really is. It's hard to take. VAR will probably cost us the title. Says the grumpy old man. I can see why you're grumpy, pal. Can see why you're grumpy. Steve, I'm not too upset with the draw, but we should have won it. We had them on the ropes. Decisions went against us, but we can't be using them as excuses. Yeah, again, it's all of those things combined. Really. Liverpool could have won it, Liverpool could have lost it, but then also right at the end they should have had a penalty. All of those things are true. All of those things are true. Right, I'm going to start, as KJ says, Captain Colossus. Yeah, Virgil was absolutely fantastic. You're not wrong there. Right, then I'm going to start wrapping up this show. Thanks so much to everyone who got involved. Thank you for all for watching. Thank you for posting your comments in. Give us a quick couple of minutes. I'll be over at the board with the player ranking show. I'll need your help. So do come over there and check that one out. If you're watching this, of course, after the fact, do use the comment section below to let us know your thoughts on Liverpool 1, Manchester City 1. Thanks very much. See you all soon.
Thank you so very, very much for checking out the video. If you enjoyed it, drop a like. The season is now well underway. If you need extra Redmen content, be it podcast, videos, documentaries, interviews, and general shows, fill your boots on redmenplus.com.